Shakira, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Call of Duty 4 from me to you, because that's what I do. And I tell you what, Super Bowl Sunday, I did 3 videos at old school, and I know that, I know that, there isn't the greatest players on here. But the ones that are on here are like the hardcore players, the people that, obviously they all have golden crosses. They've been here since day one, and they're good. There's some good players that are still playing online. And I have so much to say. I mean, I have tons to say, and every time I think of these things, I want to write them down, but they're important to the game. And this is why I play Call of Duty 4. Call of Duty 4 to me, not only is it a vintage game, but it is also, all of the things that, it's the essence of the game. There's, no pause between drop shotting, taking out perks for like grip or grenade launcher, simplicity of 357. I mean, this is truly gun-on-gun gameplay with, no bullshit in there, no quick reloading. It's just like, it's a innovative, thinking, slow-moving, fast-moving, interesting chess game, playing against your opponents. And this was when, you had to be good with gun-on-gun skills, And I will show you the statistics after this. It's funny, I look at my stats in this game, when this game was hot, and it's funny, all the friends on my friends list who play the other games, how their game, has changed comparative to Call of Duty 4, based on kill streaks and win streaks and kill death ratio and wins, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I've stayed true and steady to how I've played since day one, And these games are from recent games. You can still play on Xbox, and, this is some great gameplay. This is one of the great maps that I like. This kind of reminds me of one of the other maps on Modern Warfare 3. I can't think of it at this moment in time. But I started out using the G3 Silence. I thought I was going to be a cool guy. But then I realized that there's a bunch of gold crosses in here, so, this is what the MP5's supposed to be. And you'll notice the secondary is a pistol that actually works, the Deagle. All of these things that I want to talk about and write about, or write down and talk about, comparative to the community on YouTube. I know people sit there and they'll go, oh man, Call of Duty, it's so lame, it's so boring, that's all I see on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. The case is that, the wrong people have X amount of subscribers who are critics and are not the real people of the game. They're not the people, who play this game and you can benefit from it. There's a lot of people who are trying to show you tips. You're not good at the game. Stop showing me tips and tricks. You know what I'm saying? You're a critic. You're a news reporter. See, that's why videos... Look, do you see that move? That's what I'm talking about. That's why videos are lame on YouTube. It's not because of the game. It's because of the people who have the subscribers that are lame. They're not real players. They're critics. They're what do you call them? They're like reporters. They're not actually gamers of the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's the sad part about it, But Call of Duty 4, hopefully, if they move towards a harder game, we can get rid of those people that are clogging up YouTube with their garbage and their nonsense gameplay. And, that's what's the bad part about it. That's what's the problem is that, once money gets in the way and certain people have certain amount of subscribers, I just don't understand it. They're fucking horrible, but yet, they're trying to give you tips and tricks and all that shit. Fuck off. You suck. Your gameplay's garbage. Get out of here. They weren't even around when real Call of Duty 4 was out anyways. They jumped on the bandwagon so they could get paid. It's ridiculous. But that's the real problem. And there's so much more to talk about. I got one more video after this. I'm gonna do another shotgun video. I did a bunch of great videos on this game. Now, granted, like I said, you don't have the cheesiest assholes on this game using 3 times grenade, martyrdom, blah 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 blah. You know, that doesn't exist here. Mostly the people that are playing it right now are gun-on-gun gamers. So that's what's cool about, you know, playing Call of Duty. And the simplicity of the 357. You always got UAV up. Nobody's gonna give up, you know, stopping power for like being hidden because it takes away from their shot. And that was the great thing about this game. I mean, they actually, you know, took the situations where they penalized you for replacing stuff that was valuable to you. And they don't do that in the other Call of Duty games. There's other stuff of, oh, we need to fix the spawns and blah blah blah. You know, these the wrong people that are giving. It's a shame. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Doing it like I do. Came in a comeback. I got some other great. Tell me if you guys want to see more of this stuff. I love it. It's great. Awesome. And well, let's go over the statistics. Let's check this out. And here we have my statistics. Pretty much, it shows, you know, how many. I mean, 142,000 kills, 2.211. I mean, there's really. I mean, if comparative to all the other people's statistics, you can see right here how good that was. You know, that was gun-on-gun gameplay. So, and then I look back at all my people that are my friends. It's funny. You're looking at, you know, how much they weren't that really, you know, 27 days in Call of Duty 4. You know, I really get burnt out after 60,000. Look at that. Look at those, that kill ratio, 2.1. I mean, that's 7,000 games that I played plus with the 2.1. It's totally different from any other game now as far as, you know, win-loss ratio. I mean, you know, you're not thinking about 357. You just move on and you play. And, you know, it was great. You could go Lone Wolf and win these games. That was the great thing about it. You had to have skills. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Until next video, enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. It's your boy Fizz. Peace. I'm out.